95.7 KCMO Talk Radio. It's time for What If Wednesday.
What if, instead of having you on this radio station, there was somebody else?
All right, Mark, you are in for John this morning. What is on the rundown?
What if the government shutdown ends today?
How about one big hallelujah? My gosh. Woo! It's finally, potentially going to be over on what, day 42? Day 42? So what does it mean? Well, it means that government workers will get their back pay here in the next couple of days. It means that the airlines should be back to normal service coming up by, I would say, early next week. That's what Mark Alford said here on the show. And it will also mean that Democrats will get their vote on Obamacare subsidies and whether or not to extend them into 2026 sometime in the middle of December, where hopefully by then, Roger Marshall, Kansas U.S. Senator, and the Republicans will have some type of plan to fix Obamacare, which is not affordable. If it's only affordable because it's being subsidized by the taxpayer to the tune of $150 billion with a B dollars, then it's not affordable. It's the UCA. It's not the ACA. It's the Unaffordable Care Act. So I believe it is going to end today. And Mark Alford basically said this morning the votes are there to end it today. That's a good thing. It should happen at about 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon our time is when it should all be done. But we'll have to watch it closely, wait and see what happens from there. What's next there, Mark?
What if the Royals and Chiefs both move to Kansas?
Or you're going to do a happy dance, aren't you?
I mean, I wouldn't
just
hate
admit.
it.
Let's just admit that's what you're rooting for.
I wouldn't hate it.
I know.
It's nothing against Missouri. I've enjoyed going over to the stadiums over there for my whole life, but just having them on our side of the state line would be fine with me.
Yeah, well, I think they should both stay in Missouri. But I know that you and I disagree on that. You want to see them both here. You want that new stadium out there by the Legends. You're more passionate about the Chiefs, though, than you are the Royals coming over here.
That's true. The only thing for the Royals is if they would be over there at 119th and Knoll, if I'm still working here, I could go to an afternoon game right after work.
Mark, you can be at the K in 20 minutes.
That's also true.
I mean, you could probably get to the K faster than you could slog your way down College or Knoll or Row to get down to a new stadium at the Sprint Center.
See, I'd stay parked here and take a bird scooter down there.
Oh, that's what you would do? Okay, Mark. No, you've thought this through way too much. I mean, let's make sure you're employed by 2030, all right?
I know. That's why I'm not looking too far ahead.
Wait, one day at a time, big guy. One day at a time. Wow. Look at you. He's already planning out his route to the new ballpark.
Oh, yeah.
Jeez, Mark. You're killing me.
Keesman said he'd Uber us there.
Well, I'm sure he would. He's very generous. He bought me Twizzlers last week. That was very nice of him. Very, very nice.
Such a nice man.
Yeah.
Such a nice man.
He really is. He really is. So I'm going to hold him to an Uber in 5 years from now at 119 and all if that's where they end up. I don't think both teams can come. I don't think that both teams can draw star bond districts that would actually work to pay off both of these stadiums. And also the state would have to kick in for ingress, egress, more so at 119th and Knoll than out at the Legends. And is the state of Kansas really going to kick in the money for all of that? Especially if the Chiefs are like, by the way, can you buy the land from NASCAR and then lease it to us? I mean, for all the talk about how this won't cost the taxpayer anything, it's certainly going to cost the taxpayer something. What's the last up there?
What if Democrats start hyper-focusing on Epstein?
To me, that would tell me and signal to me that they think they're actually holding a losing hand. This morning, CNN spent 10 minutes on Jeffrey Epstein. They've totally moved on from Democrats caving on the shutdown to Jeffrey Epstein. Wall Street Journal this morning, Democrats released new Epstein emails referring to Trump. If they had Trump dead to rights with Jeffrey Epstein, even if they could sniff it, you know and I know, they would have hammered that thing in 2024 during the election. You and I both know they would have broken out the Epstein card on Trump during the election. They didn't do it. And now they want to move on from the shutdown and start going to Epstein. Listen, I want to know about Epstein. I say release the files. I'm all in on that. But I don't think it's a political winner right now for the Democrats to get to Trump.